Hello and welcome to Leashed Dad's podcast. I am Jared, and that is
Your host, Justin.
we're two leashed fathers that get together to discuss our everyday lives while chained to our parental responsibilities. Tonight, we're kind of giving a brief episode on parties,
Party.
adult, whatever, and going over our 2 years.
Socialization. Socialization aspect of party. Yeah, and 2 years. Hell yeah, we actually probably passed that milestone for y'all. But figured we'd just maybe do a recap of everything we've done so far in the 2 years. But parties. What do you like about parties?
So, I've never been one to want to host a party, and especially after attending a few in high school, no.
Are we
I've
talking
seen
birthday
what
parties
happens.
or like parties?
Either way, I mean, parties in
I just want to
general.
know.
So, whether it be birthday parties for, a kid or, a drinking party to celebrate a graduation or whatever, I've
Okay.
never wanted to host either of them. And even as a child, birthday parties were not fun, really. I don't know. I'm claustrophobic, and there's a lot of tight spaces. And sure, like the birthday parties at Chuck E. Cheese's, great. Excuse me, I'm gonna go play games by myself for about an hour and a half. I'll be by to eat pizza when it's gift time or something, kind of situation. Because I've always been one of those, loners. But so that gives you a background of my parenting style when it comes to birthday parties in general. I don't like them. Especially with my divided family, I have my stepmother's family, I have my stepdad's family, I have my mom's and my dad's family. It's too much, and not to mention Natalie's family and everything else. And I was so reluctant to. And Natalie's she's a huge birthday party fanatic, and even when we met, one of my first meetings of her family was at Antonio's first birthday party down by Lake Michigan
The
in Racine.
Bay.
They had a tent and they had food and everything else, and it was just it's a lot. It's a lot of work and a lot of effort for something that the kid will not remember. Honestly, I only remember
Love birthday parties.
what?
Do you want to know why people have birthday parties like that?
Why?
So the kids will remember them.
Yeah, but they
in
don't.
hopes they remember them.
I don't remember any of my birthday parties. I remember as I got older, I remember spending time with my family on my birthday. But as far as parties, forget it. I mean, I had maybe like one or two that was at either McDonald's or Chuck E. Cheese. I can't really remember. But that's about it. None at my house and so on. So when it comes to, my girls, their birthdays are so close together. Having two separate parties less than a month apart is a damn nightmare. Especially either in our house or spending money to rent out a place, which just seems really excessive for a child's birthday party, if you ask me, in my opinion. But thankfully, she came to me this past year and said, instead of a party, let's just ask them whatever they want to do for their birthday and do it. Except the party. I said, "Oh, welcome to the club. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Whatever they want to do. Yes. Thank you. Please." No more.
You're lucky. Aren't you lucky to finally actually have something you want? Just you didn't bring it to the light. You didn't bring it forward.
Oh, she's knowing that I can't stand that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
especially after the last party or one of the last parties we had, nobody ate anything. Like it was
Mm,
around lunchtime. We had a sandwich bar, and a bunch of
nothing.
people didn't end up showing. And the people who did show up maybe had one sandwich with like two pieces of meat on it. So
Damn.
I was eating sandwich meat for a good week and a half afterwards. And the
Was this
cake
something you
too.
guys you hosted at your house or? Mm, that sucks.
I know.
That really sucks.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So no more.
our family is actually big on birthday parties.
Okay. Yeah, go into it for you.
So
What do you think about kids' birthday parties?
um, I'm for them, and
Yeah.
Sam is really for them because
All
she
ages?
wants all ages. Yep.
Okay.
So to put it, yes, we let the kids choose where they want to go essentially for their birthday party. Uh, as they start getting older, right? So,
So it's not always a party. It could be
oh
a
no,
night out at a restaurant.
we'll still do a night out at the restaurant for them, like on their birthday or whatnot, and we get together with our like my parents or their grandparents, things of that nature. But we'll also have like a birthday party with family and friends. Um, so like Kane will pick a place he wants to go for his birthday party, and he'll pick, for example, Urban Air, about the indoor trampoline park or whatever,
Yeah.
something of that nature. So we'll do that. We'll rent out a room for a couple hours. We'll let them go play. We'll have pizza. We'll have drinks, uh, presents, things of that nature as well. So we do the full thing, all within like a 2 hour time frame. Now, like Arlo and Nico, a couple times we've gone to a more age appropriate bouncy place for them called like Monkey Joe's, which is like no longer in business, but no longer in business because, or no longer at the location they were at because the place they were renting refused to really repair like the AC slash heating unit.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, they're gone. We're done with this crap basically. But that's where we would always like that's where they always wanted to go, or where we started going with them, and they would continue to pick it in a sense because that was more their age appropriate, where they could have some fun without having to worry about a lot of um, older kids, I guess. So, and it had arcade games too, but and then Allie, well, I haven't had like big celebrations yet. Obviously, haven't had friends over or anything for her, but we do have those parties. We'll still have family
Okay.
get together and everything. Um, and we also on their birthday we'll go out because it's still something special for them. So any type of event, even for like, oh, as an adult, we don't really have money birthday parties anymore for like myself or Sam or anything. But the kids, we want to. Sam always wants to do a birthday party because it's like that special day. It's a special day, special time of year for him. As much as you say, they won't remember it. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But it's giving them something that they really look forward to.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not saying like, I mean, I'm glad you guys will work something out too by like, yeah, this year we're just gonna go do whatever they want. That's great. You know, it's still fun, but it's just still making their day special to them, right? In a different way. So we'll do the parties, but we will not. I don't think we'll ever go back to hosting a birthday party at our own home. We've done that in the past. We have also hosted a birthday party at my parents' house a couple times during the summer. Um, we've done one at a park, but I don't think we'll ever host one in our home anymore, just because it's way too small for a whole bunch of people. Like, if it was like a small family gathering, sure, why not? But when we're inviting friends and family over, it's like it's just too much. our yard does not have enough place for it for people and everything. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so it's one of those things. I would definitely do it. Special events or anything like that, yes. You know, I those are fun, but I don't think at this moment I'm not ready to be a host for like special events or anything like that. You know, I've hosted a couple Thanksgivings or one or two Thanksgivings before. I stressed the fuck out
Mm-hmm. Yep.
because I knew I was going to be the one having to do the cooking. And then all of a sudden, on top of that, I have a small ass kitchen as it is, and I don't have like a dishwasher. I am the dishwasher.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, you've got like shit tons of dishes, and you got to, and it was stressful because I was sitting there, like I'm hosting, and I want to spend time with the people that are there, but at the same time, I still have to do other things around the house, like clean the dishes so they're ready for whatever's next. I'm just not used to it.
Yeah. I agree. We used to do Thanksgiving. We used to just pick a side of the family and host it. And then one year we just stopped, really. I think it was around maybe COVID affected it all that we just, you know what? I think it was
Hmm.
1 year or something after COVID we did it. And it ended up just being more stress and more work than we thought it would. I don't know. It wasn't worth it. And you're right. You're spending all your time prepping, cooking, cleaning, and not spending any time with your guests. And
Or at least that's what it feels like.
yeah, and well, no, that feels like because that's kind of what it is. I mean,
Right.
unless you've got things prepped ahead of time, your guests usually come to you. They're spending time in the kitchen talking to you, asking for if you need help, or they're helping out and you're talking with them and stuff, and so on and so forth.
Yep.
Um, and same with Christmas. I've kind of and we've agreed as a couple that look, food preparations on Christmas for our families at our house are gonna be minimal. Crock pot, hors d'oeuvres, that's it. No dinners, no sit
Hmm.
down meals. It's gonna be hors d'oeuvres and crock pot stuff. That's it.
That's not bad. That's a good idea.
Yeah. That way, you only have to clean up, some small plates if we have plates. Otherwise, we use paper plates.
Yep.
The utensils of serving and the crock pot and glasses.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, those are all good. I wish. I mean, we do the paper plates already. Um, we do a decent amount of. We like to put things in the crock pot too. But this is, that's just kind of our general kind of nights and everything like that nature. Um, but all our stuff is paper plates. We've got the cutlery or like our silverware or whatever you want to call it, flatware. Um, Reusable fork. Obviously, everything is kind of like reusable forks and everything. Uh, Glasses. Um, Sometimes we'll use like actual plates, like ceramic plates, depending on what it is. Like if we're doing a crock
mhm.
pot with like a pot roast or whatever,
Yeah.
Sam likes to take the meat out and kind of remove the fat from it for herself and everything. She's not a fan of fatty foods, but that's off topic. Um, but yeah, so I mean, with some of the foods, yes, I think crock pot would be simpler. Um, However, there are times where I do actually want to try again to host, just so it's like as we become older and we become like grandparents or whatnot, what there may be, and we want to host family because we're trying to maybe uphold a tradition of some sort or some event, right? I think it would be nice to be able to do that.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with
It,
it. I
Even if it's just small, not saying let's have like extended family come. I'm just talking like all right, my kids and their kids are coming over. Bam.
Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, you have to assume the duties of the grandparent.
Right.
That's just part of being a grandparent, honestly.
Well,
But
yes, but I mean, there are some,
as of right now,
but there are some people that are like they don't they don't host at all.
mm-hmm. Oh, I know,
So,
I know of several.
right. But yeah, no, I would definitely host or be like a co-host in a sense. It's nice though having birthday parties at other places, such as skate parks or indoor trampoline parks, things of that nature, where you as the host of the party only have to worry about communicating with the actual host of the venue
Yeah,
and they do all the work for you basically.
yeah, I like that. It's a lot
It,
of money,
it's
but
it can be, yes. I mean, it
yeah,
depends on what you go with. Because there are, I believe, depending on where you go, there might be different tier levels of birthday parties. Like when we go to Urban Air or whatever, there's a different tier level that they can get or that you can get for the 2 hours, giving you certain attractions or what there may be. So, um, yeah, it's just making sure that the kids are having a good time and whatnot, or families able to spend time together, right? That's why people have parties in the first place. It's not just, yeah, we throw it for the kid to make them special, but it's also to bring family together because family is important in my eyes. Um,
yeah,
not saying, and I'm not saying you don't think that either. I know you probably agree that family is important. It's just maybe there's a different way to bring them together rather than being a host of a birthday party. So, yeah. Any other thoughts about birthday parties or parties in
no,
general, I should say? Because hosting is hosting, but do you like, you obviously like to make your kids feel special.
yeah.
Um, but I mean, so you'll still do their things with them.
I'd I'd ask the audience something, but it's not like we're going to get a response. So,
Well, you can ask the audience anyways.
all right, millennials, 30 to like 38. Do you guys host a lot of parties with your friends? I don't think that's a
Ooh.
thing now. I don't know. I think it was a bigger thing back in the day, but
Interesting.
yeah.
And these are just general parties.
Yep,
We're
just
talking
general
just any
parties.
type of party.
Yep. Get together, dinner party, whatever.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I don't know if I'd necessarily call it a party, but you know, with Thanksgiving coming up here, I wanted to start trying to do something with my friends, like do a friendsgiving in a sense, just to get people together that I haven't seen in a while. Would I be willing to host it? Sure. Or maybe have it jump around from house to house every year, depending on who we can get involved and whatnot. So, does that answer your question? If I would be
Yeah.
willing to host? Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a millennial, so yeah. Answer that question. I'll even put it. You know what? It'll be a poll. Uh, you can find it in on Spotify here for us. But um, so with parties being covered here, you guys share your feedback on your parties, what you like to do. If you don't like to host parties, maybe provide an opinion or provide us your reasoning why. It's your opinion. You're free to your opinion. We want to hear it. Um, are there other topics of parties you want to touch on? But without further ado, yes, 2 years has happened. We have been running this show for 2 years now. And I think things are kind of at a standstill. Definitely at a standstill. I don't think they definitely are. Um, is it still something we love doing? By all means, I would hope Jared still enjoys doing this. I enjoy doing it. Um, it's still a community building thing that we want to do. Want you guys out there to know that we're here still. We will always be here for you. Um, establishing a community of parents that are looking for an escape, essentially, or
Yeah.
new ideas. But 2 years is a lot of time. That's 730 days worth of time, roughly. I think in those 2 years, well, actually, as of this past year, year 1 to year 2, we've tried some new things. We've changed up the format a little bit. We've added. We stopped doing a little bit of TikTok. We stopped doing Facebook. We've went back to Facebook. Went back to TikTok. We've added different podcast sites like Google and Apple Podcasts. Um, shit, what else is there? We've tried to do a couple live streams on Facebook. Uh, Nothing, of sorts. Maybe we do have to give it a little longer of a shot here, but we've done some new things. We've done some old things. Um, you know, we still, I would say we're still testing, essentially. What are your thoughts,
Yeah,
Jared?
I'd say.
How do you think year 2 is gone?
I'd say if I didn't cut out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've had some good episodes and some kind of wonky ones, but I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's just
You think
it's
I
been
covered it
two
all? Is what you're
goddamn
saying? Huh?
years with like no with
I
like
know, I
I
know.
mean,
2 years with not much to go on, and what can really help is having more audience. I know it sounds like we're begging and pleading and whatnot, or groveling. In a sense, we kind of are, folks. We want you to help us grow, and one way to do that is by letting us know what you think or communicating with us. Um, I know some of you might like to listen to this here and there, left and right, up and down, while you're in your car, while you're doing a jog. I don't know if you do it while you're jogging or anything like that, but when you
I
have some
believe it's
alone time and
pronounced
whatnot,
yogging.
jogging. Shut up. Actually, it's gogging. Why? I don't even want to go into that now. Yeah. Jared's getting tired.
He has to
Obviously,
end
he's
quickly.
yes, but you gotta let us know how we're doing or what you think, or if you want to be part of the show, let us know. We can get you in. We can send us your questions if you have questions, and we want to answer those questions for you, and we can do it on the show too. Um, by all means, you know where to reach us. LeashedDads14
Yep.
at gmail.com, Facebook. We've got Leashed Dads podcast page. Um, you can hit me up on TikTok. You can hit Jared up on TikTok. Uh,
I don't know if I'll answer,
Spotify.
but sure.
Well, it's not necessarily having to answer right away there. It's just
Yeah.
we get it and we'll say, hey, thank you for sharing your response. We will answer the question in the next episode or whatever it is. And maybe you will do a live call in eventually. I don't know. There are a lot of things we would like to do, but those things do require audience.
Yep.
But folks, we appreciate those that have been here for 2 years with us or listen here and there. We do appreciate you. Do know that. And again, another fascinating episode of Potties by Leashed Dads. We'll see you all next time. Ciao.